Uh, Good morning, guys. Today is October 19th, Wednesday morning, 5 a.m. So I'm recording the video for Tuesday evening, which I did not do it. So I'm doing it in the morning now. So today 37. So today means it's October 18th. I'm recording the video, okay, for end of day. So today is 2025, super important in ES and NQ 207 to 33. And as long as it is holding it above it, stick with longs, take profit when price gets to these areas, right? And those are the target sellers area. Shorts are allowed only if you see pause, balance, breakdown, etc. If the price goes below this area, still stay away from short as long as price is holding it above yesterday's low, which was around 36.95 or so, right? Or even way lower. So instead of looking for short, in that case, even though it goes below it, look for exhaustion, to find a reactionary long. Okay, so that's the story. Overall, it says stay with longs, right? And this was the target area. This, right, for the buyers. And then it's a seller's area basically. Whoa, this was our preferred seller's area. And you can see it in the pre-market, right? It broke above it, right? And it was holding above it, right? And then it came down, turned into support, still in the pre-market, and then bounced right of the open. It bounced from it, right? And it even went above this high by a point or so, correct? Right of the open. So this was all a sign that price wants to go higher right of the open, because the way it held this 2025 in the overnight, right, when I wrote a note, then it held it, right, and then it was doing stepping up slowly. So there was no reason, for sellers to come in and short, right? So our idea would be the long only, because you can see it, this is a balance, right? It broke out, and there was a mini balance also here, double bottom also, right? If you look for a pattern or anything like that. And then there was a breakout attempt, right? That breakout attempt failed here, right? So we know it failed, but you can't go short, because it can, people can go long from here also. This area was also important, So entire 46 to 54 or 58, that's the area I gave you in Discord, that area is buyer's area. So if I have to draw it, it was like this, 46 to 58, right? That's the area I said buyer's area, and you can see that area even responded, right? Problem was in this area, anywhere you can go long if it lines up with NQ. That is what we discussed, right? So here around in this area 337 and 310, it lined up with NQ, right? So you can either go long here 56 or somewhere in the middle, right? But the problem was up to here the longs were weaker, so I tried long, here and here both, right? Even I was making money, but I went long aggressively here, not to make few points in today's scenario. I wanted to see price at least going up to 38.20 or so, because of the way it bounced from here and the way it's coming up, right? And it was gapping up nicely. Internals were super bullish, right? So, but while I was taking longs here, we were recognizing that, hey, sellers are shorting it right here, right? We discuss all these things, that in intraday price is coming down, step down in a micro time frame, right? Since it was a micro time frame, I ignored it, but at least I knew that it's coming down, stepping down, right? We already discussed these things. It held this area 70 in the morning, then it held 65, then even it held 65 again, right? We were discussing this thing, but it was micro time frame, right? So I ignored it, and then I continued to long. 2 longs I tried it, even 3 longs. So I tried couple of longs, 2 longs at 68. So anytime it touched 68, I go long. My stop is 67, right? So I tried 3 times and I got 3-point loss. Not much, right? Because I was risking only 1 point because I was super aggressively going long, right? Then when it came down to here, 56 area, right, or 54 or whatever, this 58, I went long again here, but again I got stopped out 1 point. So now I had a 4-point loss, right? Then again I went long again here, right? And then it went into my favor. At that point I decided if it doesn't go above 65, come down, I will bail out, and then I will not try any more longs, because this was the area it was holding, right, back and like step down, and then I bailed out, right? So I got overall 2-point loss yesterday, not much, but then I said I do not want to trade now, because now my thesis or analysis is favoring longs all the way up to here and even above yesterday's low, right? So there is no point for me shorting it at any point here because price can bounce back on me. So for example, if you are following step down pattern and when you short here, right, now you are looking for a new low like similar to this, right? And let's say you shorted here, you flipped your idea, right? Instead of going long or doing something, you now started shorting here, right? But then look, price did not go lot, no new low, instead it stopped you out here. See, so up to this point you tried going long, it didn't work out, you tried to now short, it's too late, you can't trade this way. So that means no trading at all, the way I did it, right? No trading for me after this point, so because I don't want to trust either side now. But anyway, if you flipped it, then you got stopped out here again, right? Now if price comes here, you're not gonna short here because now it's doing step up, right? So there is no short here, and then you see this price again went down, right? So now you cannot even short or long above this area. Once it goes below this area 47, right, and then it goes down like this, correct? Then it pulls back here. So this is where you can short if you want to. This is where in Discord I said, somebody asked is it trend down day? I said no, unless it holds this 47 and 207.33 in NQ, then yes. So here it held it, right? So here you can short, stop above this, and you can target these lows, and then it came down basically this 25 area. So you can short here, you can target this, right? And then you bail out, and then you don't do anything, right? You cannot go long now because now price is trending down, right? So here there is no long, here there is no long in between, and because there is no level here, right, except 18, but it is right below this, so you ignore it, right? And then you look for price to come here, right? So when it came down here, it was a gap fill, bullish disconnect, but by that time price was already trending down, right? But remember I said, even though if it goes below it, look for exhaustion, for reactionary long, right? So based on that idea from pre-market, when price get exhausted straight into this area, you can go long right here because NQ was coming straight down into preferred buyers area. So these blue lines are important, right? So you can go long here, reactionary long back to this 18 or 25, but how you manage it, that is the key here, right? So now the question is, you went reactionary long right here. I want price to go straight up without hesitation, I don't want balancing because that is what price was doing, balancing and go down, right? So here you take a long at the first touch right here, not here, actually here, because NQ came down first here, right? So you go both long same time, and then price went into your favor. Now you want price to go higher and hold this low. The moment price balanced it here like this and come down, make a new low like this, you bail out right there, break even, because now price can technically go down. It's a trend down day, so that is the key here, even though it went higher later on, there is no guarantee now, the moment if it wants to go higher, it would have done it. The balance and breakdown here is not a good sign, in NQ especially. So you have to bail out yes also at the same time. But then when you see this, right, price came down here, you bailed out, it balanced and then went higher about this. Now you can go long, back to whatever your original target was, right here, you know. And here you can, in ES you can go long here, right, 07 or so, and you can target 25. That's how you manage that trade, you know. So overall, this selling happened for no reason yesterday, you know. It was not supposed to happen randomly. With from here, if it would have happened from here, it's fine, but the moment it poke out above it, this is like somebody was playing this game, you know. They just trapped the bias here, that's all. So now, and this much down move all the way down to the Globex low, that was also a height of it, you know. So it should not have come down this much. So now the question is, this area is very important, 25 30, you know, 25 20 area. That area will decide going into tomorrow, Wednesday, okay. And NQ, this area will decide 207 to 33. And that be all for today.